first this lunchtime to the row in SW19 over expansion plans by the All England club. It wants to build an 8,000-seat stadium at Wimbledon Park, a scheme which some locals say would damage trees and wildlife, but the club insists would benefit the community. Well, today the dispute reached the High Court. Our reporter Frankie McCamley spoke to a campaigner outside.
So, Wimbledon Park is Grade 2 star listed, capability brown designed metropolitan open land, which is the same as Greenbelt. There are at least 50 other metropolitan open land sites in Greater London. If Wimbledon tennis are allowed to build on Wimbledon Park, it sets a really dangerous precedent for those other 50 metropolitan open land sites. It means it'll be fair game for developers to say, yeah, I know I said I wouldn't build on the land, but you know what? I've changed my mind. What we'd like to get out of today is for All England Tennis Club to withdraw these plans, go back to the drawing board, listen to local residents and listen to them. Not just do PR-style consultation, but do a proper, meaningful listen to what stakeholders want and come up with some better plans. And we know from the work we've done, better plans are possible.
But away from the tennis action, legal action is taking centre court. A judicial review into Wimbledon's controversial expansion plans is underway at the Royal Courts of Justice. Campaigners from Save Wimbledon Park are challenging City Hall's decision to approve 39 new courts on protected green space, as Rex Martel reports.
The morning rush to watch the tennis. But for Wimbledon's bosses, their focus wasn't on centre court, but at the High Court.
Concrete. Love tennis, hate concrete.
The campaign group Save Wimbledon Park trying to stop the championship's expansion.
This is just not good for the area or the community. And I think recently we've seen that the infrastructure cannot cope with the number of people already coming to Wimbledon. There is no way that they can get 10,000 more people in just to make more money for the All England club. This is greed.
Singing about paving paradise to put up tennis courts, their lawyers are challenging the planning decision granted by the Greater London Authority.
Why are you against the expansion of Wimbledon?
Because it's absurd. It's absolutely huge. And basically, what we're talking about is an extremely rich private members tennis club aiming to get even richer. But let's be perfectly straight about this, OK? They're not building social housing. They're not building shelters for the homeless. They are trying to triple the size of their estate so they can herd more visitors into the site and make more money.
So this is where the grounds of Wimbledon currently ends, but to get an idea of how big the expansion will be, you have to walk this way for quite a long while.
Beyond the car parks, 73 acres of greenbelt land will be flattened, along with hundreds of trees.
The expanded complex will have 39 new courts, including an 8,000-seater stadium, all built on this an abandoned golf course which Wimbledon brought in the 90s and always promised never to build on.
Wimbledon say the £200 million project would deliver 27 acres of newly accessible parkland for the community, as well as bringing the qualifying tournament on site.
What's the benefit of Wimbledon expanding?
The benefit is, at the moment, it's lying number 4 within the 4 Grand Slams. And each of them, that's the French Open, the Australian Open, and the US Open, have expanded to meet the more modern demands of more people, more public, and more seats.
This is actually the first of 3 legal actions by the Save Wimbledon Park campaign. So in tennis terms, we're still only in the first set of the court proceedings, with 2 more to come next year.